What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing today? I am beyond excited for this Year 5 DLC. Oh my god, there's so many things coming that just are overall going to make the game so much better. So coming with Operation Void Edge, it's two brand new operators, Oryx and Yana. It is spelled with an I, but it's pronounced Yana, so you might want to get used to that. But I just took some of these notes beforehand before you guys watch the actual 6-minute clip. I just want to point out some main features of the new ops and the rework and different things that came with this update. So from what I picked up is Oryx is now a direct Montane counter. So Smoke can also still be a direct counter, but Oryx is an actual direct counter. He runs at Montane and just throws him right on his ass, and that's just amazing in itself, but scary for Montane players. Oryx also comes with an MP5, the Spaz 12, and can jump up and vault into hatches. And once he vaults onto the hatch, he can actually peek it, whether or not he wants to hop up, or if he wants to peek it and jump back down. Now, I think that's a brand new feature itself, and that is so awesome. I know it's unique just to Oryx, but that's just an amazing feature alone right there. So with Yana, she's a Dutch operator, and she clones herself into a hologram that acts just like her, sounds like her, and she can control it.
We're good.
She does no damage while in this hologram, and she can scout out traps and all of that stuff that she wants to know beforehand.
Yep, we got a Kali right here. Oh,
and if you are in a 1v1 situation, she is very helpful at throwing her hologram out there so you can actually see whether or not somebody's peeking.
Oh, she was in
Now also dropping with these two new operators is an Oregon renovation. Now they made this map a lot easier to traverse and a lot more open. Probably geared more towards the operators, of course, like Oryx. But throughout the whole map, it looks a lot different. Some of the main areas are the same from the old Oregon, but like basement, upstairs, everything just flows a lot better. And it's a lot wider and easier to traverse around for your teammates and for defenders. Now, honestly, I didn't see this coming. I thought in the trailer it was going to be a Fortress rework, because that's where Oryx was running to, but I guess not. It's going to be an Oregon little renovation. Now, honestly, I don't mind it too much, because Oregon was a little bit small for the current operators in the game where it's at right now. It was a little small, and now that they did this, it makes it a little easier to move around the map and do some cool plays. But now, the biggest feature that came with this drop right here is the barricades. Oh my god. Barricades are going to be so much easier to hit, destroy, peek, and do everything with. It was just very, very annoying when you hit one part of the window and a piece of the wood wouldn't break or it wouldn't come out, so it would just sit there. And on the attacker side, if you were peeking, you would not be able to see through that, because on your side it's client debris, so you could not see through the window, but the defender who hit the window would actually be able to see through it. It was just very, very annoying. So now that that is there, it's just a housekeeping feature that just gets me so excited. I can't even. I'm just shaking in my chair right now. So that itself is going to be so much easier. And right now, I'm just going to let you guys watch this for yourselves. And you guys are going to be so shocked and surprised. And you're going to love everything about it. They also have a new hub. The way that they changed everything. It's just, I'm just going to let you guys watch. Just watch it right now. And I'll see you guys at the end. Peace out.
A new force of destruction is coming to Rainbow Six Siege in Operation Void Edge, and his name is Oryx. He's a defender, and in addition to crashing through soft walls and sturdy Frenchmen, he can also perform other feats of athletic prowess. Then there's the new attacker, Yana. Don't be alarmed if you shoot her and she disappears. That's just her hologram that looks, moves, and sounds exactly like her. Okay, maybe that's a little alarming. Here's the rundown on the new operators and their gadgets, and a look at what they can do on the newly renovated Oregon map. Let's start with the new Jordanian defender, Oryx, because of the smashing. This is powered by his Rima Dash ability, a quick sprint that lets him move faster than any other operator. With it, he can knock attackers to the ground, including Montane and other shield bearers. He can also smash through barricades and unreinforced walls. Keep in mind that while barricades are a breeze, he does take some damage when crashing through a wall, so don't get too smash happy without a friendly dock nearby unless you want to end up losing a 1v1 to wood paneling. Oryx's dash runs on charges. He can use them rapidly to dash a few times in a row, but they take time to replenish, and they reset to 0 when you bust through a wall. Gridlock's track stingers and Nomad's air jabs can interrupt his dash, and it takes a moment for him to get his gun back up after dashing. Plus, Oryx's footsteps aren't exactly subtle when he dashes. His ability is more about speed and strength. And he's got one more trick up his complete lack of sleeves. Oryx can jump up and grab open hatches, then either peek at his surroundings and drop down, or pull himself up through the hatch to the floor above. He can't do it on roof hatches, and you'll have to break open the hatch first. So choosing his Spas 12 primary over his MP5, or his Bailiff sidearm over his USP 40 isn't a bad idea. But his climbing ability is independent of his Rima dash charges, so you can use these two skills in tandem. This makes Oryx a dangerous new defender who will have attackers looking over their shoulders and wondering where he'll show up next. Operation Void Edge is also bringing the attackers their own deceptive new threat, even though it's something that can't hurt the defenders at all. This is the new Dutch operator Yana, and this is her hologram. Using her Gemini replicator gadget, Yana creates and controls a hologram that looks like her, including her headgear, uniform, and primary weapon skin. Moves like her, with the exception of rappelling or climbing ladders, and sounds like her. While it can't deal damage to enemies or physical objects, it can have serious effects on the defender's survivability. In addition to scouting traps, but not triggering them, Yana can make defenders think she is breathing down their necks, and bait them into throwing their C4, or dupe Smoke or Goyo into triggering their gadgets prematurely. After all, when a defender sees the hologram peek around a corner, or hears it in a hallway, how are they to know it's not the very real and very dangerous Yana? Convincing as it is, the hologram is fragile. One bullet will destroy it, as will electricity or mute jammers. Maestro's evil eyes can zap it as well, and they can detect it's a hologram by the telltale lack of warm body glow. Shooting Yana's hologram does not result in a location ping, as with Alibi's Prisma holograms, and it can't ping locations, scan enemies, or see Vigil when he's using his cloaking device. Plus, Yana can't move while her hologram is active, so defenders are temporarily safe from her ARX-200 or G36C primary weapon, or her MK1 9mm sidearm. But she doesn't just have one hologram. The cooldown period is longer if it's destroyed than if she deactivates it, but her hologram will always recharge. Whether she's using it to run solo misdirection plays, or conspiring with teammates in a coordinated push, Yana's deceptions can have deadly consequences. There used to be an exterior door here, on the dining hall bomb site on the Oregon map, but it's been removed as part of some key renovations to rework the map. The nearby small office tower has been expanded on both levels, giving defenders more room to work with when keeping attackers at bay. The basement area has also grown, with the dorm stairs now extending down one level and connecting through a new freezer section to the old basement. Operators looking to traverse the attic connector above the meeting hall will have more options, including a redesigned floor plan near the master bedroom and a new exterior second floor window, but the ladder to the first floor has been removed. You'll also find a new hallway connecting the big tower directly to the kitchen, allowing you to bypass the meeting room entirely. Operation Void Edge is also bringing some impactful gameplay updates that you'll want to know about. Changes to barricade damage will make breaking boards more consistent and less obstructive. Attacker drones will now spawn on the same side of the building as the attacker's first spawn location choice, and the player hub will be revamped for improved navigation. These updates, as well as the Oregon map rework, will be free for all players when Operation Void Edge launches. The new operators, Oryx and Yana, will be available at launch for Year 5 pass owners, and everyone else can unlock them a week later using Renown or R6 credits. For more on Rainbow Six Siege, subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Unless you want to end up losing a 1v1 to wood paneling.